Good morning and happy Monday. A daily update vlog. What is this? Me accomplishing goals. That's what this is. Anyway, as I sit here procrastinating, getting ready to do my first day of yoga in a very long time. So I'm doing my Dedicate series. I just updated on Instagram to help hold myself accountable. And no more talking. Let's get to this. Just gonna jump right in. Keep watching. It's Monday, and I finished day 3 of Dedicate, so I got that done today. I feel very relaxed. It was difficult, for sure. I haven't broken a sweat, but I also have the AC blowing on me, so there's that. Talking about my journey past my yoga today. Yesterday I struggled quite a bit. I've got some things going on in life, and I allowed myself to stress eat last night. I didn't count it. I wasn't mindful, so I don't really, I wasn't paying attention to what I was eating. And as much as I would like and know that I need to go back and try to track that, I'm just going to push forward for the rest of the week. And I'm saying that now, and hopefully in the next few clips, as you're watching my progress for the week, you'll see that I was able to conquer that. Stress happens to everybody, right? But I woke up this morning. I still haven't planned out my day. I haven't tracked that, but I did have my 2 coffees, and I said I'm going to get my yoga done. So now I'm going to sit down and pre-track the rest of my day. And I will check back either tomorrow or Wednesday or at some point this week to continue this leg of my journey. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. I am in my kitchen and I'm making my yoga breakfast. I figured I would come on here and talk while I do this. So last night or yesterday, things went well. All day I did my yoga, as you saw in the clip earlier. I had 1 bottle of water, but I tracked it and I was more aware of how much I was drinking. And I really pushed myself, I know that's sad to say, to drink the 32 ounces, and I tracked it, but I got that done. And then, everything went well during the day, and then late at night, I struggle. And I had posted on Instagram last week, asking for different snack options, and I realized that I'm struggling at night because that's when my outside stresses are really starting to, affect me. I got a lot going on in life on the outside world, other than my WW journey, but that's part of the journey too, and I have to learn how to deal with that. And I realize I'm letting my thoughts consume me, and I'm resorting to food, and I'm not counting that at night. So I do really well tracking, and then I kind of not binge eat. Definitely not, and I am making healthier choices. I'm just like I'm hungry, but I'm not really sure if I am hungry. And then today I'm like, I should write down, my thoughts and journal it. Because what is this? I forgot. No, I didn't forget, but I wasn't thinking that I vlog to journal. And this is real talk here. So we all have stresses. We all, sometimes we do resort to food, especially if you're on WW. Chances are you resort to food when you have outside stressors coming in and bugging you. I woke up this morning and I'm thinking to myself, plan. I need to make a plan of action. So I sat down with my coffee and I pre-tracked my day. And I started to think, okay, I'm still stressed out. Things are still happening in life. So I need to figure out how I can make sure I'm not just I'm just going to have to wing it later. So my plan to not have to wing it later, I pre-tracked snacks throughout the day as well. And I plan on having something that might feel a little bit more indulgent. They're these Fiber One bars. They're 2 Smart Points, but it feels like if you tried them, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, hold on. These guys, they are so good. There's so many different flavors. I have, it's in my grocery haul that you'll be seeing in the future. still playing catch up with it. But these guys, they are 2 Smart Points, and it tastes like you're eating a decadent coffee cake. There's a mint brownie one. They're really good, and it satisfies your sweet tooth. So anyway, I pre-tracked one of those for later to give me an option because I know I'm going to want to eat later. The other thing I'm doing, because I can't just try to pacify myself or my stress relief with food. So I have decided, and I'm saying this now so I can come back on later and record this, but I'm going to do my yoga later, after the kids go to bed, because I love how I feel after yoga, and I'm ready to conquer the world after yoga. So I think it would be a good idea for me to do my yoga this evening to help combat the stress that I'm going through. So this is a long tangent. I'm going to probably skip the next couple of days of vlogging, so it's not like over half an hour long at the end of the week. Keep watching. I'm going to stop back in later tonight with my bad lighting, and let you guys know that I was able to get my yoga done, and then maybe I can talk about my thoughts after that. Thanks for listening. It is still Tuesday. I just completed my yoga, my 4th Yoga with Adriene Dedicate series. And I feel good. I feel nice and relaxed. I actually did it with my daughter, so that was a nice experience, and I still have some pre-tracked snacks for later if I feel hungry. Dinner was really good. And yeah, so I will check back in either tomorrow or within the next couple of days. I'm hoping to not make this a super long vlog, so we shall see. I will check back in at some point. Good morning and happy Friday. I am sitting in my kitchen drinking my coffee. It is 8:45 and I'm getting ready to go to my workshop. I have to leave in here in a little less than an hour, and I have gone to a meeting or workshop every week since February, and I'm going today. And the reason I'm stressing that is because I don't think I'm going to weigh in today. Why? I had in some ways, difficult week, and then in other ways, I had a successful week. I pushed my goals. I got my activity goal in. I wanted to, have activity at least 3 days this week, and I did 2 days of yoga, as you saw. And yesterday, we went to Six Flags. We walked around for literally 5 hours, non-stop, back and forth in the water park, going up. I sat down last night and I thought about how many flights of stairs I've gone up, and it was close to like 40 flights of stairs. That's a lot of activity, and I knew that that was going to be one of my scheduled activities for the week. Anyway, so I got my activity goals in. I drank one of my water bottles, which again, my water bottle is 32 ounces. I got one of those in every single day as well, and I tracked it, and those were my goals for the week. So I accomplished those. However, my food. I'm still struggling with nighttime snacking. I wouldn't quite call it binging, but it's close. And sometimes I'm tracking it and sometimes I'm not. I ended my week with negative 19 weekly points, far more than I did last week. But I tracked a lot of it, but the thing is, I was not consistent this week. If I was going to track it, I needed to track it all. Otherwise, it's not doing me any good. So I can pretty much guarantee that I'm up this week. I don't think that it is wise for me this week, being so close to 25 pounds loss, to weigh myself and see that gain, because I need a good momentum to push forward, and I'm afraid that that's going to just like really do me in with all the outside stressors that are going on. So I'm listening to my mind, and I'm starting off the day on a positive note, and I feel positive. I have a plan for the week. I'll get into that later. So I don't think it would be beneficial for me to weigh in today for the first time since February. Part of me is like dying to know like how much I weigh and how I did, but I'm just gonna focus on pushing forward. But I'm still gonna show up at my workshop. And I've seen other people say, sometimes you really shouldn't weigh in because it's just gonna mess with your mindset. And I'm not messing with my mindset. I have goals to accomplish this week. I do. I accomplished them last week, and I know that I can get keep this up and further my goals and make bigger goals and not just talk the talk anymore. I will check back in later after my workshop and let you know how I'm feeling then and let you know what my goals are for next week. Keep watching. Okay, really quick. I am at my WW studio for my workshop. I made it. Headed in. Okay, so I am back home and I wanted to reflect on how things went. I went to my workshop and it was about, I actually didn't get the pamphlet that you would normally get when you weigh in. I did not weigh in like I said I would, but the discussion today was eating out of boredom, and I started to think about maybe that's what's going on at night, and my outside, stresses or stressors, however you say it, are affecting that as well. So I know that I have to do something to keep myself busy at night, I think. And I really would like to try to just go to bed early. So, because my body can't do what it needs to do to help me on this journey if I'm not getting enough sleep. Period. So I'm going to try to be mindful at night, and I say this now, but I have faith that I can do this. So either I'm going to try to go to bed early, or I'm going to try to do yoga at night. But I think I should still do some sort of activity. I need to get back out and walk during the day. It's not terribly hot, so there's no reason why I can't do that and then do the yoga later. But one step at a time. I have like big dreams on Fridays when I come home from my workshop always, because I just feel so motivated, and hopefully I'll be able to keep this momentum up. But I'm glad I didn't weigh in. I feel very encouraged. So I think I did the right thing for myself. So I'm not looking in the past and I'm pushing forward. So hopefully next week I will be able to give you a weight loss update. That's what I've been calling these vlogs, but it's more of a weight loss journey update, these vlogs. So, my goals for next week. I am glad that I got 1 bottle of water in every day, but next week I'm going to, starting today, get in 2 bottles of water. And I'm already almost done with my first bottle of water, and it is 12:30. Every day next week, until my weigh-in, I will get in 64 ounces of water. And then my activity, I want to make sure that I'm getting in at least 20 minutes of activity, any activity, every day until Friday. So that's including today, Saturday, and Sunday. I am going to my parents' house this weekend. We are spending the weekend by the pool, so swimming might be considered 20 minutes of activity, even if it's treading water, something. And I'm going to track my activity this week, which brings me to my activity points. Since February, I have had my account set up where I don't deduct fit points from, or not deduct, I don't use that with my food points. And I'm not even sure how this works, but I know that you can set it up where if you log your activity, your food points increase. I think that will help me if I do that this week. I'm going to try something new. So I'm going to switch it up so my fit points, I think that's what they're called, don't quote me on that, will help go towards my food points. And I'm going to track every single thing I eat and drink from now until Friday. Everything. And stay within plan. A few hefty goals going into this week, but I feel motivated. And they really are attainable. I can do that going into next week. Those are my goals. And I will check in every day and let you know how I'm doing each day and let myself know so I can look back at that point in my journey. I do go back into my videos to see each part. And I think I need to do that more as well, because I think it'll help inspire myself. Like I mentioned in my last vlog, I am proud of myself for vlogging this week, even with the struggles and this part of the journey. So I fully plan on doing this again next week. If you enjoy these vlogs, or if you find them helpful in any way, make sure you check out the videos you see over here. If you liked this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up down here. Of course, don't forget to subscribe over here. I'll see you guys in my next vlog. Bye.